Hello and welcome. My name is Dr. Elise. I'm an esoteric body worker and I help people shift energy with somatic movement. Today we're going to be running through a somatic shaking meditation. So unlike the usual meditation where you're sitting still, this one we're going to be using our body and movement. This is primal intelligence. When animals have some sort of trauma, they shake as a way of releasing and then they move on. So basically we're going to use this to help reset our nervous system. It is most helpful if you do it often. So I would challenge you to set yourself a timer to do this. So maybe 15 minutes every day for a week, or at least 5 days a week after work every day. It's a really awesome way to reset yourself. At the beginning of the practice, you are going to have to force yourself to shake. But after a little while, I'm going to run you through this in the tutorial. After a little while, your brain and your body will just start to let go and take over. Best to do with music that you like. So for copyright reasons over YouTube, I can't put the playlist that I would usually use. So check out the description box below and that will have a link to the playlist. You're more than welcome to make your own. I use one for somatic body work, which is a little bit slower and more tear-provoking, and then I use a different one for the shaking meditation, which is a little bit more upbeat. So obviously, like I said, for copyright reasons, I can't use that on here, so find that below. For now, what I want you to do is just take your shoes off. I prefer to do this naked, so obviously I'm not going to show you that, but I'm going to show you in a beautiful space, bare feet, what to do. Basically, we're going to start with forcing the movements, and then after that, your body will just take over and then you can freestyle. So watch the tutorial for as long as you need to, and then please, it's encouraged for you to just do your own intuitive flow, okay? To begin, you'll want to set your space, so ensure that you have plenty of privacy. If you need to lock the door, do so. Barefoot, ideally, and comfortable clothing, and then make sure you've got your playlist ready. Starting off with shaking in the hands and comfortable little micro bends in the knees, and then we're slowly going to generate a little bit more energy. Helps if you do it a little bit faster to begin with. Just allow that rhythmic shaking to open up your heart space and start to move through the upper part of the body. You might start to involve your head and neck at the same time. No need to judge anything that's jiggling or wobbling, just let it all fall out. You might find a part of your body that feels sore or restricted, or like you want to go a little bit slower. Feel free to just take a little stretch, have a rest. You might choose to play with levels, so maybe you want to do a little bit of floor work. If it feels good for you and knees permitting, jump around. Get loose in the movement, just allow your body and your intuition to take over. Now you've seen me in my most natural habitat. You can see at the end there, naturally, the energy just kind of starts to fade. So if you're having trouble with it, like I said, set yourself a timer. And as mentioned before, try and do it every day for a week and you'll really feel the difference. Let me know in the comments how you go.